And we're back. Sorry about that. I just had the game just straight up crashed. My room is now filled with signs. I thought I missed you finishing the stream, but it says just game instability. Yeah. Well, you get to watch me load up No Man's Sky, so. I usually load it up before I start stream, so.
Radiation protection.
Ah! Really? Darn you, game, you put me right here. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Hi. Whoa. That thing would destroy my ship. Alright, let's get out of here. Before it crashes me again. This planet's so radioactive it crashes the game. Sandworm! Yeah. And I need to make sure not to take those things off or it will eat my face. Alright. Gotta fix my window. Nope. Just gonna keep doing that? Okay, well, that's fine. Boop. I was trying to avoid working on my game. I appreciate you being here, all the same. I forgive you. So, hey, you're looking for inspiration. That's what you're doing. All right. Even with my bad jokes. Milestone? What'd I do? Wander. Traveled 50 kilounits. I have walked a lot of places. Excuse me, folks. You guys don't sell sodium here because it's such a basic thing. Why would you ever need to sell it? Like, you sell salt, which I can use to create chlorine. What? Wouldn't it make sodium if I broke it down? How would I get chlorine out of the salt? This is like... Oh, okay. I understand. All right. That still annoys me. All right. So I need to go back to my world. Oh, I'll walk 500 miles. No. Yeah. Hey, thanks, chat. Stream Elements, for catching up with me. Just start singing the Proclaimers here. Look how much sodium I have just sitting in my freaking thing. There's sodium nitrate sitting around as well. I do. Here I was being super scared I was going to get killed. I'm guessing units are stand-in for meters? Yeah. So there's using so many units. What kind of units? Whatever units this game feels like. Shut up. Especially since you're dealing with alien things. So it's like, well, this thing does that. It's like, oh, okay, sure. Meters, the proper unit or measure. What's wrong with fathoms? What's wrong with leagues? I don't want to fix that stupid pod. Go away. You as well. Oh, have I not done the neurostimulator yet for the base computer? Oh, whatever. I'll deal with that later. I need not the Atlas path, the thing. All right. So I forget how much I should have wrote this down. How much sodium nitrate I need. I gave a test with science channels using imperial units. No, damn you. Tell me the stellar temperature in Celsius, you bellend. Or Kelvin, you know. Kelvin's a nice number to use. I have 100 chromatic metal sitting around. So I get that out of the way. I don't. But I could have it processing while I'm away. So let's grab some of this copper. And some carbon to fuel it. Get in there. We can have this going while we're away.
Technology recharge.
And that'll be more than done by the time I get there. The only science fiction I don't like is Parsec. It's kind of awkward to use if you're not on Earth. Well, how do you mean? Isn't Parsec just a extension of light years? Like so many light years to a parsec? Hello, starships. Don't mind me. I'm just a wanderer. Oh, too close to space station. You're right. Sorry about that. Try that again. Oh, no, I don't want to jump. Game.
Navigational data received.
Close the thing. No. No, dang it. Ah. There. Emergency broadcasts. Resist them. Reject their lies. Follow us to freedom. The ship is broadcasting the same message over and over in an endless loop. Its message has decayed over time, but there are still salvageable coordinates amid the noise. Sure. I shut down my receiver and input the coordinates to my starship's navigation systems. One final check reveals no life signs, no further intelligent message from the abandoned vessel. Under a rebel star. Reach mark coordinates. What? Huh. Okay. We'll deal with that later. I'm not sure whose lies we're ignoring here. And hi, Spellsbury Bob. What convo have I joined in on?
Navigational data received.
Black toll detected. That way. That's where Atlas is. And there is this rebel base I can go to, I guess. I'll deal with the Artemis thing first, and then I'll check in on that. That's against the red machine. I came across an abandoned starship floating endlessly through the starry void. Recording has been left playing on loop over its subspace transmitter. Should I follow and see where it leads? I mean, I'm curious. I want to check it out. But first, let's help out with this Artemis person who might know who we are. Well, dang, I lost my thing now. Yeah. There we go. That wasn't weird or anything, just some random ship I stumbled upon. It's like, hey, ignore the lies, join the resistance. I'm like, who are you people? Level out. Turn around, look for the tower, which is right there. We land as close to it as possible so we don't have to risk being attacked by the giant worm. It may still blast right through us if we're super unlucky. So let's hope that's not the case. Look around. Oh, wow, that was close. Go. Sprint, damn you. Flora viral, fauna rich, radioactive damp. Radioactive damp? Parsec's definition is distance to a point where we'll have 1 arc-second parallax when viewed from 2 points. 1 astronomical unit something. I forgot to grab oxygen for my life support system. This is dangerous what I'm doing, I just realized. But, well, let's be fast.
Radiation protection falling.
I know.
Technology reach.
Oh, I just needed either or. Got it. Holo terminus activated, multiple signal sources available. The tower hosts a powerful transmitter designated to facilitate holographic communication across long distances. The extra power should allow me to re-establish connection to Artemis. Let's tune in. I try to locate Artemis' frequency, uploading the data from our previous communication. Signal match detected. Okay. Oh. Hello. Who's there? It's you again, isn't it? You really are real, aren't you? You aren't a dream? I sure hope so. I'm sorry, it's hard to think here. Something's wrong with the... It's easy to create a better reality when you have to. I thought you might be a dream. I'm sorry. I haven't heard another voice in so long. Not since I cut the speaker from my exosuit. It said such terrible things. Who are you? The stranger smiles through the static. I'll read those messages in a moment. I'm trying to run through this really quickly because I think my life support's ticking away. I'm just like you. You're a traveler of worlds, aren't you? How do you mean? They do not respond with speech. They transmit a vision, a red star in a fragile world. I do not understand the shapes within, the whispers. I see life forms scattered to the far reaches of the galaxy. I see the stranger's first breath yearning for the stars. I see myself slumbering in the crimson void, waiting for a dream of worlds. And through the darkness, I hear it said. Anomaly detected. Designation, Traveler. Awaken? What I showed you just now, it has haunted me since I awoke. You must recognize it too. We are the travelers, discoverer of worlds. From the moment you opened your eyes, you must have known you were not like the others. So did I. Before I became stranded here, I was on a journey to somewhere to finally meet. It cannot be a coincidence that you found this signal. Tell me, do you still have the data log from the crashed ship? I do. Do you know Nada? Who? Please, I have to see that data. Don't toy with me. I don't have time. Sure. I upload my exosuit's records, including the strange transmission I received and the data I found at the crashed vessel. Much of my equipment is damaged. I am alone, on foot, stranded on a sunless world. I don't even know how your signals reach me, but this ship you found, it belonged to me, once. Perhaps there's hope after all. We need to work out where we both are. If you build signal boosters across the system, you should be able to triangulate your position. I'll be able to find my way out and get the answers you seek. Alright. Thank you, Traveler. You're going to save my life. You're going to find me. Okay, so I wasn't eating through my thing. I saw flying things, by the way, while we were talking. Are you hostile? No. Let me scan you. You're not. Okay, good. Let's get off this stupid thing. And let's get to safe distance away from the planet. And just so we don't get attacked by things, let's jump to the space station. And once we're there, we can figure out what we're doing next. Boop. And I can read the messages because I've been missing them. Boop. There we go. Alright, let's see what's been going on in chat. Oh. You'll have a 1 arc-second parallax when viewed from 2 points, 1 astronomical unit apart. It's awkward to use if you're not going to using ground-based astronomy, not like actually traveling across the stars. Oh. They use a measure of distance based on the measure of arc angles, so like trying to measure how big a tree is by using the apparent size of it and comparing it to the size of your thumb at arm's length. Yes, you can do it, and it is valid, but it seems like more math than you need to make a standardized unit of measure. Well, at some point you have to choose some yardstick to measure by. Right? Like, that's kind of the annoying thing about measurements in general. They're arbitrary, but they need to be arbitrary in a sense that's easily done, I suppose. I mean, perhaps in the future we'll come up with some new, likely we'll come up with some new measurement metric. Just because eventually we'll find new ways to measure things or have new things we need to measure, right? Alright. Under a rebel star. Actually, what time is it? I did start later, so... because now my timer's all screwed up. Because I crashed. Let's see, I started then. So, 1, 2, 3. Is this hour 4 now? Oh, it is saving all of it. Never mind. My ticker is still going. Never mind. I'm full of nonsense. I still have more time. Good. Never mind. Well, I do want to check out what this Rebel Star thing is about. That is kind of weird. I mean, bring news of Artemis to Nada. Oh, okay. At one point in my 20s, I made a bottom-up measurement system where I took basic fundamentals of the universe and built up from there. Well, what you do is you publish that and get people to do it, and then you're fine. What I need is more starship fuel. Okay, let's get my stuff back, because I'm not worried about being blown up this time. Oh, fuel supply's empty. Yep. You're right. I need to put more carbon in you. Do I have any stored away? Like, I took carbon atoms and took a 10 power of 10 carbon 12 atoms to get a nice unit of mass. That's about 2 kilograms. I forgot the exact conversion. I have it buried in my Google Drive. Transfer that. Plasma. Nav, ammo. I also have a unit of time, unit of speed, unit of energy. Yeah, I mean, well, the trick is getting acceptance, right? Because you have to have that sort of like, how do you get people to easily figure out what the number is and be able to use it? And the thing is, a lot of the measurements we use now are measurements of convenience. You know, a lot of the Western world uses the Gregorian calendar. Is it a perfect way to measure the passage of days? No, but it's something that people are very, very used to. And it's hard to get people to change that. I'm saying it's impossible. I'm just saying it's one of those weird things about. I use a silicate for my terrain manipulator. Fill that up. Some oxygen. That should be enough for whatever I need. Alright, so first off, recharge my life support. I know, planetary charts are a thing. Calm down, game. Reach the marked coordinates. I want to know what that is. So let's go back up to the... Hey, whoops. I'm about to warp back to where I am. Get back to the space station. Actually, we could stop by Prada and say hi to them. Let them know that we're okay. Yeah, one thing that'll be... Like, for example, France, as I recall, during the revolutions, they had a whole system that they did, and they used it for a while, and then once the revolution was over, it was no longer used. So let's say hi to our friends over here, Space Anomaly. A lot of our units are just rough guesses they made hundreds of years ago, and we backfilled it to measure it compared to constants we have now. Thus, the definition of a meter was 1/10 millionth the billion. This is from the North Pole to the equator. Yeah. And at some point, it's just one of those, like, you know what, we could invent a new unit, but then we'd have to teach everyone the new unit. We could just be, like, done with it. Now we define it as a distance light travels within a second or so, okay? Yeah, aren't there some things that are like, there's actually like it's like kilograms or something like that, where it's measured by some piece of metal that's in a vault somewhere in England or something like that? Or I remember reading something about that and being like, wait, what? You mean there's a constant we have that's literally measured by this thing? However much this thing weighs. This thing is that. It's like, what? Seriously? I mean, well, we have to make it something. We need some sort of standard. Hi, Nada. Nada saw a signal. Traveler friend. Did you connect with Artemis entity? Yeah, I did. Artemis friend wishes to meet other travelers, but they have... It seems Artemis friend has forgotten Nada. Curious. It is good to help this entity, traveler friend, but Nada advises caution. It used to be measured by metal standards. Huh. So who is this Artemis anyway? Artemis entity is a traveler entity, one like you. Nada had made them safe. They were known to Nada. Oh, so you know who this person is. I was a little hesitant to give them information because I was like, is this like Atlas screwing with you? But it's like, he might be a real person who needs help. But we moved away from them in the 1950s as we found more and more precise measures. Ah. This entity may be Artemis entity, but a different iteration. Another way for Artemis entity to be. Or fraud. The universe does not like our little home. We do not acknowledge their rules, and they would punish us. Yeah. Polo holds coordinates for black holes and Atlas stations. Travels halos and Aries supply nanites. Continue to help Artemis. Okay. Yeah, I remember going through finding Atlas and then going to like. So now we're trying to fill in the definitions based on universal standards. Oh, so we are slowly reinventing our definitions. That's science for you. But yeah, no, when I first played this game, I found the Atlas. Whoa, what is that? Look at this ship. It's like a bio ship. Look at this thing. I can't, yeah, but I just want to. Team Kanata Starship. Weird looking. Alright, anyway. What was I on about? Oh, right. So I made the journey to the to the Atlas, and it was like this weird experience. I got jumped to a whole nother galaxy and stuff. It was neat, but I think that's one of the. There's two ways to go. There's going to Galactic Center, like the original goals were go to Galactic Center and then something happens there, or find the Atlas, like the Atlas machine, and then the Atlas black hole, and they'll shift you to another galaxy. Which used to suck because you lost all the stuff you discovered because you were in a whole new galaxy now and you couldn't really go back. But I guess now with the teleporters you could. You explore multiple galaxies. So let's look at this place. Kwansta looks like a Gek. Signal echo coordinates? Question mark. Let's warp there and find out what's there. Watch it be just filled with pirates and it's just a friggin' trap. That would tick me off so much. But who knows? I don't know. I've never done this before. So I've only done one story path, and that was finding the Atlas black hole at the edge of the galaxy. So this is part of the reason cellular classification is a hot mess. We originally classified them by brightness of hydrogen line. Okay, I gotta be careful. 1 second. Lawless. Oh, I don't like that. That means pirates. A lot of pirates are here. Cool. Let's go to the space station real quick. And land before we get shot at. Just to have it logged in our computer. And to get a save. There we go. This is part of the reason cellular classification is a hot mess. We originally classified them by brightness of the hydrogen line and put them in order of A about O. But then found out that's not really a standard thing to measure them by, so they kept the letter label on the star but rearranged them. Well, that doesn't get confusing at all. Hello. Teach me Gek words? Never sales Gek. It's a sad gas filling with nostalgia for times gone by. The same odor appears to be upsetting the trader. They look at me open to any distraction I may have to offer. Teach me a word? Travel? Okay. What do you have in your store? In your repository? Some trade goods. I saw that I could be making money moving trade goods around. That's a thought. Oh, I could buy solar mirrors here. How expensive are they? Plus 5%. Okay. This is why Sol is considered a yellow dwarf, even though it's bigger than most stars. When we could first measuring stars, we could only see the really big ones, which were bigger than Sol, so our sun is small. Who would buy residual goop? Who buys this stuff? I had 2 solar mirrors. Oh, hey! So what are you guys? Hi. It's Corvax. Corvax entity is something, traveler, carapace upgrade required to something. He seems to be in high spirits. They gesture toward their chests, apparently making me an offer. Help me understand your language? Trade symbols? Oh, I don't think I learned anything. Practice my language. Whoops. No, I can't see it now. But as our science got better, we found smaller and smaller stars and saw that most stars are class M, which are small and cool but harder to see. Like 70% of stars are class M. Oh, well, that doesn't make things annoying at all. Tech? Topic ignites a passion in research entity Abby. They produce a complex set of data, graphing out the trends from a set of experiments. Though I cannot follow it, they seem pleased to have the opportunity to share. Oh. Well, Korvax liked me a bit more. Hey, another Korvax. Hey, buddy. The something beckons. The Korvax something. Traveler I. My. I. Okay. He examines his chart displaying numerous glyphs. They appear to be planning some kind of expedition. Oh. Let's learn technology. Word for ship. Okay. Practice language. Researcher. He's happy to hear this word. Interpreting to indicate interest in technology. They give me a sum of nanites. Cool, thanks. So if I say certain words, people give me certain stuff. Neat. The history of stellar classification is interesting and part hilarious as we keep rearranging it. So Sol has always been a Class G star. But why it was G changes. Because of course it does. Is there anything I need from this place? Not terribly. I'm just kind of here to check in. And apparently I'm famous because I've met a bunch of aliens. New station, so a new person in here. Oh, it's a bar. I just understood. The air around the beaked life form smells foul. It seeps into my exosuit and makes me gag. Noticing my expression, the trader pecks at an element they carry. They break the substance into pieces and swallow each whole. Gek trader. Gek swallow something. Also, I did not know that Wolf 359 was a real star in the sky until I was in my 20s. I thought Star Trek just made it up. That's my favorite thing in sci-fi is when they actually start, when they attach real things to it, and you're like, so it's just familiar enough, you're like, oh, like Barnard's Star or Alpha Centauri, like things like that. It's like, those are real things that we've seen, and we know they exist. There's a deep gurgle, and the Gek emits a gas packet that smells delightful. The creature wipes their hands and beams at me with pleasure. It's about 8 light years from Earth. Oh, Wolf 359, yeah. Very close by in astronomical terms. I'll thank you with a catalyst. Here, have 10 sodium. The trader nods a curt thank you. They decline to eat my gift, and the scent washes away. My senses return to a dull neutrality. Okay, well, never mind. Oh, sorry. Hey, Korvax. Hello. Lifeform technology, something. Korvax will, is, place. He admires my exosuit, scanning its contours and technological equipment. Oh, thanks. Korvax? Synthetic. Okay. Okay. That's uncomfortably close to Sol. Yeah. The Borg are invading. How close are they? About 7 light years off. That's scary close. Compared to all the other stars in the galaxy. Technological? Seems inspired by my choice of word. They chatter back excitedly. The sentence is too long and complicated for me to follow. Alright, well. Another repository. Excuse me. Ooh, can I sell anything here? I don't think so. Well, I can, just nothing I want to sell. Better way to put it. Like, gravitational balls do sell for a bit if you get them. It's just a matter of getting them and imperiling yourself with the freaking sentinels, which I'd rather not. And these other bard people just want... They just want to rule the world. Ooh, how cheap is this rifle? Ooh, it's big. It's Class B. I do not have that kind of unit money. Never mind. Granted, still 2 days away at Warp 9. Good thing the Borg were traveling at Warp assimilate this. Pleasure, sales kick. Nothing really to count me there. I can't upgrade my tool to the next stage till I have 10,000 nanites. Then I can make this Class C pistol of mine into a Class B. Huge jump. I can't use most of you guys, so don't worry about it. Do have tritium. Let's fuel up the pulse engine a bit. Launch thing doesn't need a recharge yet. Hyperdrive is fine. Yeah, like, I'm actually getting... I got super lucky in this solid-state superliminal drive, so now my hyperdrive is super efficient, so I don't have to basically recharge every time I jump. I scaled my sectors map for the Gungnir so that 1 hex is 1 day of travel at Warp 6, which is about 1 light year a day. Well, that's a way to do it. They can go faster, but they need checks. That's a way to do it, yeah. A game like Star Trek, 2D20 Star Trek, Medivia Star Trek, STA, you have to... It lets you play around with stuff like that. Let's scan this planet. Copper, pyrite, and silver. Oh, that's neat. Imminent core detonation. Oh, I don't want to be on that planet. That planet seems super dangerous. Alright, let's not hang around in open space too long, because pirates will come after me, because this place is lawless. So... let's get over to this... signal. Scan the planet. How dangerous is that planet over there? Abandoned planet. Copper, rusted metal, manganese ferrite. Abandoned as in there's no settlements, so it's still livable? Wonder why it's abandoned. And again, speed of plot, yeah. Whoop. Looks like an ice world, which I like. I find snow very pretty and ice very pretty. So I like seeing ice worlds and stuff, very comforting. Though, there are some weird planets I've seen before, like paradise planets and, or anomalous planets that basically have like bubbles floating in the sky and stuff. Alright. Well, I'm here. Don't see anybody. Slow down. Looking for a structure of any kind. Not really seeing any. I like ice worlds. Your Canadian is showing. Hey, some Canadians hate winter. I mean, that's why snowbirds are a thing. People who... Whoa! Sorry, I just flew by something that was dangerous. There's nothing here. Okay, I'll land somewhere where I have a good vantage point, and I'll do a quick scan to try and narrow down the field. Whoa, nope. Not landing there. Low atmosphere detected. Of course, there's that egg right there. We're gonna go somewhere else. I don't want to get out right next to a thing. Oh, my Lanchester still ate a lot of thing though. Kind of wasted launch, but oh well. We don't need to refuel yet. Man, there's just nobody here. I don't want to get too far away from the landing thing, because then my coordinates could be all screwed up. Why am I landing right next to these stupid eggs every time? Look, there's one right there. I can see why this place is abandoned, by the way. We're gonna get out. If it opens right away, I'm jumping back in the thing. Okay. Airless, lacking in fauna, no flora present, no sentinels. Cool. It's over that way somewhere. By how many units? 417 units. Yeah, I'm not walking there when there's these weird creatures out, when there's these stupid whispering eggs out here. Like, no thanks. Okay, pivot about. Where's my marker? There it is. This just feels like a trap, I don't know. Whoa, what are those? What? Is that just a floating rock? Yep. That's what that is. I mean, I've seen floating cities before, but still. I think that's a crashed starship over there. Sure as heck looks like one. Yep. I bet you this is what it is. And then an egg is right there. Oh, I way overshot it. It's over that way. Oh, well. Accessing log. 2977.8. These Korvax are really something, aren't they? We tried something. We made it tick. What was the point? It just stared at us. We made a great deal of profit in the last port. We asked the Korvax that it wanted us what it wanted us to do with its share. It spoke for the last time since boarding the freighter. It said something. The Korvax showed me a secret. There's not long to go now. We must head toward the center. We must... Crew manifest missing, limited data available. We approach the temporal anomaly. I have to admit I'm excited. I might be the first. The system possesses impossible properties. Last night, sound briefly traveled faster than light. What? That's not how that works. I asked them to forgive me, but they told me I was being a fool. They told me I was a good captain. We drank late until the... One moment our instruments are decimated. The next they seem advanced far beyond their original capabilities. And the beauty of it. I can't sleep. The stars. There are 16 of them now. I'm going to approach. Okay. Let's leave this wreck alone. That's what I'm gonna do. Well, it might have stuff I need. Make sure our mining beam's ready to go. Boop. How many mushrooms were consumed for that log? Whispering egg. It's 126 units that way, so I'm okay. It's not inside. But worth noting where it is, just in case it hatches. Hot ice.
Radiation protection falling.
Yeah, opening up those things. Ow. Thankfully, this planet's not very radioactive, so my suit can kind of deal with it. I do not like this planet at all, with all these whispering eggs. Because that's where biological horrors come out of. Which, no thank you. Salvage frigate module. Ow, 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 ow. Sometimes it doesn't clear right away.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Alright. Well, I overshot my target. So it's between this wreck and... Wait, is this the same wreck or is this two wrecks in the same area? Hold on. Gotta back up a bit. That is two wrecks right on top of each other. Cool. That's not foreboding or anything at all. Alright, so between here and that marker is the thing we're looking for. Where the fridge is it? Okay, we'll stop and recalculate. What? What do you mean it's location service unavailable? What are you talking about? There. Stupid thing. It's halfway between there and here. Launch. That might be it right there. Yep.
Technology recharge.
Found you. Alright, buddy. You dragged me all the way out here. Oh, it's crashed. Well, great. If I immediately get attacked, I swear. Super valuable ship, I can get it to work. There's nothing here but the distress beacon of a crashed starship. There's no sign of life. I attempt to salvage what I can from the log of the crashed ship, sifting through the diagnostic data. They appear to have been the victim of a sudden overwhelming assault. What happened? Among the endless data, the countless warnings and errors triggered by the flames that consumed the ship, there's a fragment of a recording, a window into the starship's final movements. Seems Gek, I think. Suddenly the voice changes. The muffled shouts of the pilot fade away, cut through by words that ring out in a clear, powerful tone. Resist the red. We shall cut out its crimson eye. The end of the message is accompanied by a clear nav signal. A rendezvous point? But for who? Death to the Scarlet. Tyrant. Oh, hi! We're gone, we're gone, we're gone, we're gone. That was a lot of sentinels that just came on my position out of nowhere. I don't think they're following me. Oh, that woke me up. Jeez. Okay, slow down. Alright then. I was thinking about recovering that ship until those friggin' things tried to attack me. Let's get back to the space station. Reach the marked coordinates. It must be another star system. But I don't want to be fudging around with my galactic map while I'm under threat of being attacked. But it looks like the Sentinels don't like it, whatever it is I'm doing. Whatever it is they're doing, rather. Better way to put it. Okay, other side. Whoa! What? Is some sort of storm on that planet, or? Whoa! Hello! That's a fleet. I'm just going to the space station. Don't mind me, folks. Don't mind the itty bitty radiant ship. In theory, you can attack these guys. Can I trade with you? I'm curious. Freighter, hold the tag. Let's tag you, because I'm curious if I can trade with you. Or if I can land there. you gonna let me land? Whoa! I guess so. Capital ship. Hello? Hi. The Gek seems relatively new to freighter life. From time to time, their eyes drift toward the windows, mesmerized by the infinite expanse of stars and the distant worlds orbiting them. The gloves of the Gek's exosuit bear traces of food, and the fingers are slightly puckered, suggesting a long history of damage and repair. Okay. Oh, Commander Rourke. Downside is I don't know the Gek language very well, so hopefully he knows how to speak human. Some of these people know how to speak human, or they're able to translate quickly. Hello? An air of weary authority clearly marks his being as its freighter's captain. Offer to buy the freighter? Curious. How much would it cost? 6.3 million units to become a freighter commander. Freighter hyperdrive. I guess if you wanted to have a ton of cargo. No, thanks. Alright. Huh. Wiping down. Well, you're a Captain Imp. Hello. Okay, just leave you alone. Stellar Extractor Core. This is... oh, it must be an exosuit thing. Huh. What's this? Excuse me. So you have a long road getting from scout ship to freighter captain? Yeah, really. Oh. Must be some sort of elevator. It is. Alright. Well, alright then. We're gonna leave now. Oh. Do I want to take them on? You know what? Let's be brave. Ow! Ah, I'm not the only one fighting him. The fleet's here. They're like, well, we don't want to help the pirate either. Got him. Oh, the Gek like that. Like, hey, you helped out with a pirate, thanks. Benefit of fighting things when there's a big old fleet of ships nearby. I guess easy to be brave when you're when you have that much backup. I didn't know they were going to back me up or not, so worthy gamble. Actually, this is a good point to stop anyway. I've actually gone past my 4-hour mark. Good shot. Yeah. I've played enough space games to survive dogfights. Yeah. Let's remove that beacon. Alrighty then. Well, that'll be it for now. So we'll have more of this tomorrow. Oof. And what's the next thing I'm going to look into? Well, let's see. Let's have something in mind. Oops, wrong thing. Check out this Rebel Star thing's kind of neat, because I don't know what the heck that's about. The base computer thing I can deal with. And dealing with Artemis is pretty easy. Atlas Path I've already done before. I might do it again but I've already done that one. And helping Anomaly, figuring out, but the Artemis story is new to me, so that'll be neat to do. We'll do these things. Anyway, there's lots to do. Always lots to do. Always lots to see. But for now, for those of you who are watching, thank you very much for watching. And I will probably be streaming tomorrow. That is the plan. So, I hope you all have a good one. That is a weird thank you. Let's go with a wave. Wave. At the camera, you dolt. Anyway, you all have a good one.